Welcome back everybody. You join us this evening as we're on a bit of a stealth camp. We're not going to tell you where we are just yet. It's a bit of a surprise for later in the video. However, I will show you just quickly out the front of the van through the cab. As you can see, it's pitch black dark out there. I'm not going to go out because we've kind of settled down into the corner and I don't want to make too much disturbance outside. We're in a little village halls car park and don't really want to be oiked out, so that will have to do. Food's about to be started. Looks like we've got chicken again tonight. You know we like our chicken. We'll get this down us. I'm speaking to you in a bit. Well, dinner is served. Chicken, mash and beans. That'll go down well. We're going to get tucked into this and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Well, it's 8 AM. We've just woken up. Time to get motivated and get on with the day. Let's get some breakfast. Well, it's like change of plan. We're not having breakfast. We're going to do that in a minute when we stop. But this is where we stayed last night. Van's tucked in the corner there nicely. It's Ufferton Hall, I think it's pronounced. I'll put a Watford word down below. But really quiet. But it's just literally like a country village. They do have their memorial stuff out. Fair play. And the poppies. But real quiet road. Right. Let's get back in the van and hit the road. Well, the sun's coming out to play. It's looking rather bright out there. I've got the sun visor down because it's hit me in the face quite well. We've come round to Aldi's. No, we're just waiting for someone to turn up. Neat's just finishing off breakfast and we'll be good. Well, the guest has finally arrived.
Hey.
There we go. See ya. Right, we're here to meet up with Brendan. Obviously, he's got a new build going on, and
the van's grown a little bit since I last saw these guys.
That's it. So we're going to come up today, give him a hand. He needs to start adding water to the van. So that's today's project. We're going to head down to his lockup, and then we're going to start working on the new van.
Yeah.
So we're at the container. I need one of these to do the next van build, I think. Just typical, the heavens decide they want to pee upon us again. Every time you get a van build, something happens. Either loads of noise or... Didn't hear what he said. He's at the back of the van. Right, so before we get started, I need to go and chuck my building clothes on because I'm not building a van in this. Right, back in the sack. Right, so the first job is cutting out for the sink. Brendan's doing that, not me. It's his job. He's cutting in the cupboard, taking all the bits and pieces out of it. We're just trying to work out how we're going to put the tanks in the bottom and then the sink in the top. It's smaller than when I showed it to me yesterday on camera when we did a video call about it. The cupboard looked a lot bigger, so yeah, it's gonna be fun trying to squeeze into a small space. But as I say, he's cutting the top out to put the sink in. Not my job. So we've marked out for the sink. It's only a rough hole for now. It's going to be smaller than the actual sink needs to be, and then we're going to sort of home it out afterwards to make sure it fits. Like I said, we can't really take the wood and put it back on once it's off. So smaller hole and then make the hole bigger as required. And Brendan's got the joy of cutting the hole.
Yeah, I'm going to do the honours now. There's no going back. Once it's cut, it's cut.
Perfect having a power bank to do a van build when you haven't got any electrics fully set up, eh?
It is.
How nice is that? That was the best
I've got
thing.
the inverter in the back, but it's just getting everything to it. You know. This is so much easier.
Yeah, we didn't have the luxury of a power bank. Although once the system was up and running, I was running off my inverter as soon as I could. Yeah, absolutely.
See, these things, surprisingly, I didn't think. I initially thought they use a lot more than they do.
Mm-hmm.
They look like 100 watts. If that is.
Yeah, they're not that.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
So we're going here, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Do not cut out here. In here, please.
Do you know what?
He drills a hole there, I'm going home. All right, that's the end of it because there's no helping him.
I caught myself just in time. I was like, no, Brendan, don't do that.
No. I'll tell you what, start with the cross so we know you're definitely away from everything.
Let's do that then.
fairness, he didn't need to do the middle one, but I didn't trust him with the first cut. The hole's been cut, just got to trim it down now. So
It's smaller than we need it, which is good.
Yep. Brendan's just got to shave out a little bit. A few hours later, it's in.
It's in, it is in. For now.
And it's square. I made sure it was square, so it's in.
It's in and it's square.
We're now going to just test fit the taps, and then if that's all good and it fits okay, then we're just going to put the sealant around the edge and we'll just weight down the sink while we work on the waterworks. Well, the sink's now in, the paperweight's in place. We're just going to stop for a bit of lunch. Of course, Brendan's got no way of making any food in here yet, so it's down to us. So Nick's just run to the van to put some lunch on. We'll come back after we've eaten. Right, so Brendan's going to drill through to the garage so we can bring the power through. Let's go and have a look. See what let's have a look, see what damage he's done. Let's have a look. Yeah, could have got nearer the edge. Look at that, it's in the middle of the boot. That'll do, won't it? That'll do.
Right, yeah?
Yeah, that's all good.
Brilliant.
Love ribbing him. Okay, so we've now got the wastewater in. Looks quite nice and tidy actually, just going down into the bottle here off the U-bend. We can literally just pull this out to the front, take it out, and then we can just empty it. And it just slides back in there really nicely. You happy with that, Brendan?
I am, mate. Yeah,
Yeah?
It's good. It's a nice clean install, that, especially with the batten bits here as well, and the pocket jig.
Yeah, the pocket jig, that really helps. Just
Yeah,
pocket jig in there, really solid.
yeah, yeah. It's not
You
going
actually
nowhere,
shake the
that
van
is.
when I pull that around, so it's definitely solid. The unit's going to come off the wall before that comes out.
Okay, so the back's all wired in now, no fuse at the moment, but they're just about to do the front bit, so that's then all wired in. So now they're having fun with wiring.
Over the water, you mean? Okay, the sun has begun to set. Darkness is nearly upon us. A whole day of work, sealing down this sink, getting a tap installed. Shall I do the honours?
Go for it.
So
Should make a noise.
we should hear a...
Yeah, you'll hear a noise. You're not going to get any water, otherwise there's a miracle just happened because there's nothing in there. There we go. Happy?
I am happy.
Right. So that is now waste and fresh water. What you got to do, add the water.
Just add the water.
You've got enough hose there that you'll be able to pull that out, so that's good
Yeah.
for now. And then later on, maybe we'll look at, let's say, using that as a filler.
That sounds quite quiet and clean, if you know what I mean. Like, for a cheap pump,
Yeah.
I was expected to go... We'd be like, oh yeah, wash my hands. No, it's done.
It turns out being louder than a diesel heater, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, very successful day. Brendan's happy.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
I'll show you what we've achieved. Sink with a tap. Waste and fresh water underneath. It's all run through to the back, powered up and ready to go. So, one happy camper. If you want to see more of our adventures, don't forget to hit the like button and also the subscribe button and notification bell to hear when the next video goes live. See you in the next video.